judging by the title, you already know I'm about to give y'all a mean ass review. I haven't done this in a while, but I watched this series on Netflix called Sex Life. Have y'all watched this series? Like, the series is, I can't even, like, when you first watch, when it first comes on, it just looks like it's gonna be a bunch of people with pink toes fucking for 20 episodes. I was like, all right, I don't know if I want to watch pink toe sex, like, you know what I'm saying? But shortly after, you discover this crazy ass storyline with Billy being the main character, right? And so before I want to get into the storyline, because there's so much to talk about, but I really want to make this a short video. I don't want to say too much, especially if you haven't watched the series. But before I get into it, as a women's, is it possible for us to have it all? And when I say have it all, is it possible for us to have the loving husband and the father that's always there for the children, while simultaneously reupholstering our vagina on a nightly basis? Like, is it possible? Is it possible for my vagina to get tossed like a salad constantly, consistently, by the same motherfucker who provides a loving home for me, a kindness, a motherfucker that cherishes me, a motherfucker that's there for the children 100%? Is it possible for that same motherfucker to suck the air out my pussy consistently? According to Sex Life on Netflix, the answer is no. And I am appalled because I'm not married yet, but my dream is to be with a man that, sorry y'all, I feel like my lips look a little dry. My dream is to be with a man that can satisfy me. I need a freak in the morning, freak in the evening, just like me. See, I need me you know what I'm saying? I need somebody who could drop that dick off on a consistent basis. Like, even when we married, I want to feel like you my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to fuck me like you my nigga. Don't fuck me like we married. Don't give me that Catholic sex. Give me that fucking atheist sex. Fuck me like I am a prostitute. Okay? Like, that's what I'm looking forward to, having holy prostitute sex when I is married. And when I was watching the show, you know, you basically, the gist of the storyline is basically this. You have Billy, who has it all, bro. Like, Billy has it all. She has the perfect husband. She's now a stay-at-home mom. You know, she had a career. She stepped away from it to be a stay-at-home mom to 2 small children. Her husband is, I want to say he's in stocks or something financial, where he gets people to invest, and he gets big investors to invest in like multi-billion-dollar deals sometimes, right? And he comes home every night. He's not out drinking. He's not out with his boys every night. He comes home to her every night. You know what I'm saying? Dick clean. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the perfect guy, except for one thing. He cannot fuck her. Like, he used to fuck her when they first got together, but now it's like 2 strokes, he's done. You know what I'm saying? 2 strokes, that's it. You know what I'm saying? He's giving her that, I don't even know what kind of sex you call that shit. I don't know. It's like, my gosh, like, he's just not giving it to her at all. And so Billy, who is also a really good writer, she starts writing in her journal about how perfect her life is, but my God, she misses having sex with this motherfucker named Brad. She has an ex who used to fuck her vagina to Mars. I'm talking about they used to have, the first time they met each other, they had sex. The first night they met each other, they had sex down to the club. Then they went to his house, and he had a rooftop pool, and it started thundering and lightning and shit, and they was in the pool having sex, like in the thundering and lightning and shit. Now, I would love to do some shit like that, but you know, I wear wigs, honey, so I don't know how that would work out. I would need the glue from heaven. Like, I would need, you know what I'm saying? I would need something that whatever glue that is that God used to glue all the universe together, I would need that glue. But so yeah, girl, so they fucking. I mean, they used to fuck, okay? So now she's in her journal romanticizing this guy, right? So as the viewer, you're like, well, damn, why didn't she end up with this nigga? Like, why is she not with this man? Then as the story unfolds, you see why. The man, all he ever did for Billy was fuck her good. That was it. He wasn't emotionally intelligent. He wasn't emotionally available. He had a lot of childhood trauma. He had adult trauma. He didn't get along with his father. He hated his father wasn't in his life. His father abandoned him. He didn't get along with his stepfather. His non-existent relationship with his stepfather caused a rift with his mother. So he and his mother's relationship suffered. He was a lifetime bachelor. Like, he was just used to girls falling over head over heels for him. He never had to work for any relationship. He never had to work to get pussy. Like, things just fell at his lap. And then on top of that, he is so damn fine. Now, y'all know pink, you know what I'm saying, pink finger people, them is not my preferred people, but I wouldn't mind sucking that pink dick. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, Brad was fine as hell. Let me see if I can find a picture of Brad. I'm sorry, but this motherfucker here, I might could have sucked some pink dick. I don't know. I might could have sucked some pink dick. You know, don't hold me to that. Let's see if I can find a picture of this motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a beautiful man. Like, I mean, my God. Like, Lord have mercy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, if I was to date a white man, he would have to look like this. Don't give me a white man if he don't look like he gotta look like this. This is the type of white niggas I need. Like, if I'm finna date me a white nigga, he gotta look like this. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Brad fine. See, I done lost my train of thought. The train done left, child. Thomas, come back. And Billy, as you see her journaling, like she journals, like she basically tells you she is a whole different person when she was with Billy. She was sexually free. They did things that she had never done with any other man. And it looks like she suppressed that side of her for her current husband because she didn't want to scare him away. Like, the man had such a bow tie type of like just lifestyle. Like, everything about him was so perfect, and I guess she just felt like that would be somewhat deviant to behave the way she sexually behaved with Brad. But she is really romanticizing a man who treated her like total garbage. Like, at her cousin's wedding, he started making out with a girl because he knew that she would find him, like, just to make her upset. Like, he just was trash. Like, she got pregnant, and, you know, I mean, here they are. I really hate this about men. Y'all is having bare sex. Y'all is having naked dick sex, okay? You are in the pool with no swimming cap on, and then you get shocked when your girl get pregnant, and now you talking about what you gonna do with it. Bitch, what you mean what we gonna do with this baby? What we gonna do? We gonna raise this baby, bitch. What the fuck you think you about to do, bitch? Like, you wasn't asking all the motherfucking questions when you was putting your bare dick inside my motherfucking sperm bucket. Was you? No, bitch. What the fuck? What you think gonna happen when you fertilize some grass? It's gonna grow. So, bitch, you fertilizing my motherfucking grass. What you was expecting? A baby finna grow. Like, what the fuck? I hate that about niggas. Like, oh my God. Like white niggas, black niggas, Chinese niggas, all you niggas is the same. Like, y'all would literally have bare sex and be shocked when a bitch get pregnant. Are you dumb? Woo, I can't stand niggas. So he gives her the whole what you finna do speech. She's like, I want to keep it. Now, I can't remember whether she had a miscarriage and then she got pregnant again, or if he just came around, if he just ended up coming around. But anyway, ultimately, she ends up having a miscarriage. And after she has the miscarriage, the nigga treats her 10 times worse. basically throws her out of his apartment. Like, just crazy shit. And she is romanticizing this man in her journal. And her husband finds her journal and reads it. Like a total invasion of privacy. Like, oh my God, white man is like, is this what white men be doing? See, that's why I can't do niggas with pink fingers. Because y'all niggas don't know how to give people privacy. Y'all niggas, y'all have to have agency over everybody. I thought it was just the black thing. I thought y'all just love having agency over black people. But I see y'all do the same shit with the women in y'all lives. Like, something is wrong with y'all. Get therapy, please. In y'all love. Come fix their lives, please. But child, Cooper done found the diary. He reading the diary. On top of that, then Billy finds out that Brad been fucking her best friend. Her best friend didn't tell her until she walked in on them one night in her best friend apartment. Like, everybody is trash. Like, everybody in this damn series is motherfucking trash. But you know who's the ultimate trash? Billy. Because at the end, by the end of the series, she goes back to Brad, who treated her like total shit. Why? Because her husband is not making her nut. Her husband is not eating her pussy. He not making her nut. He's not like she goes back to this man who treated her like total garbage. After a series of interesting events, like he tracks her down. He even shows up to her house one night. Knowing where she lives with her family, he showed up to her house one night and proposed to her. Like, just crazy shit. And so, as I'm just watching this, here's the question I have for y'all. Why do we romanticize bad relationships? Why do we romanticize bad relationships? And I think that the series answered that question. Welcome to my TED Talk. That was it. That was my TED Talk. Y'all can go ahead, have a blessed day. Dick. That is the only reason why we romanticize bad relationships. It is penis. And I think it has to do with familiarity as well. Ooh, my tongue just been acting crazy lately. But familiarity and dick. I mean, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like 2 months ago, I met someone and we went on a date. Date was trash, but I just had a feeling this man had good dick. And so I tricked him into coming over one night, and I basically got naked and told him to fuck me. I just knew the dick was good. Was I right? Yes, I was right. But he had trash tendencies. Like, his behavior was so trash. Like, he would do things like, in my DM, he was telling me how he would see me talk about how I want to go on trips all the time. So I'm like, oh, let's go on a trip. Oh, I don't know about all that. Like, that seemed like too much. It seemed like you trying to post me or some shit. You were in my DM telling me you want to go on a trip. Before I gave you a chance, you was all in my DM saying you want to go on trips, you want to do this, you want to do that. First date we go on, the man kisses me outside of an Uber. First date, right? We went to go get our nails done together. I go to just give him a kiss. Oh, I don't do that PDA shit. Just psychotic. Just plain psychotic. Okay? Just trash behavior. But mind you, we have sex, and after we have sex, he's like, so what are we doing? I'm like, I don't want nothing from you. I just want to have sex. Like, I tell him this, like, I just want to have sex. And he wasn't having it. And so I found myself saying things to this man just to keep him around because the sex was so good. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, honestly, that probably was the best sex I've ever had. Like, the man made me come. Like, that's the second man that has ever made me nut. Like, and it didn't take much for him to do that. Like, probably the second time we had sex. No, the third time we had sex, he made me come. Like, and I'm talking about, he made me come like I was screaming. Like, I thought my neighbors was gonna call the police. Like, the neighbors know his name. They all know his name. That's how much I was screaming, okay? But the man was so trash. Like, I couldn't even have just a nice sexuationship. I couldn't even have that. You know what I'm saying? And watching the series made me think about that, and also it made me think about just past relationships. Like, you know, you break up with somebody, the relationship is not going nowhere, y'all not good for each other, then you go back into the world, you date somebody else, and things are going good, then one thing goes bad, and then you catch yourself romanticizing your past relationship. Why? It's because either that person had great fucking dick, and or that person is just a familiar place for you. But what kills me while watching this series is just thinking about the fact that when I get married, am I not gonna have it all? Like, didn't we almost have it all? I wanna have it all. Like, I wanna have a good husband who got good dick. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who won't be a good daddy to our children, but still like make my cherry pop every now and then. I don't know. Like, this series just stressed me out, and I want to know what y'all think. Like, do you think you can have it all? Like, do you think you can have that beautiful relationship and still have that nasty ass sex? Like, drop down in the comments and let me know if you watched the series, and let me know what you think about Billy, girl. You in danger, bitch. I cannot wait to see season 2, but bitch, you stupid. Bitch, you in danger. You is in danger. Cooper finna run back to his boss. Bitch, your family is done. Your shit is done. Like, girl, Brad ain't shit. You really went back to Brad. See, I don't want no nigga who got dick like that. That would make me risk my entire family for a nut. Like that, God, keep that away from me. That's very demonic. Keep that shit away from me. Drop down in the comments. Let me know if you ever had demonic dick. Let me know if you've seen Sex Life on Netflix. And oh, one more thing. And to her best friend, I can't remember her best friend's name on the show. What is wrong with y'all hoes? Like, what frame of mind do you have to be in to sleep with your best friend's man? To sleep with your best friend's ex-man? Like, what frame of mind do y'all gotta be in? Like, I've had somebody do that to me before. We'll talk about that in the next video. How about that? Remind me about that. If you've ever had that happen to you, drop in the comments and let me know your story. You might be entitled to some compensation.